welcome to Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad, a podcast where I, Kent Meslowski, for reasons of obsessive-compulsive disorder, force my friend Steve Ignat to watch Better Call Saul and then Breaking Bad in chronological order. This is Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
I'm happy.
Right? So that'll be a whole bunch of stuff that we'll cut from the very beginning here. Well, welcome back. I am Kent Meslowski here with my test subject / partner, Steve Ignat.
Steve Ignat. Hi, everybody. We got some great equipment now.
We do.
Thank you to our supporters.
Thank you to our Patreons or patrons, whatever we call you.
Yeah, isn't that, I always wondered if that was
Is Patreon Latin for patron?
I have yet to look that up.
Yeah, we don't know. We just don't know.
What are we're calling this Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
That's right.
Also known as Stephen Kent's Blossoming Romance.
Gorgeous.
Bromance.
No.
God damn it.
No, you can't take it back now. There's no editing audio.
Yeah, I'm screwed.
So,
yeah, right. That can't be taken out.
Can't be done. This episode was entitled Sabrosito.
Yes.
And
Which I think has something to do with ice cream.
Yes, you learned early on exactly what Sabrosito is, which is, honestly, I don't know what it means literally.
Probably ice cream.
But that's entirely possible. No, the little figure is named Sabrosito.
Oh, yeah. So, I'll tell you, if it were Ukrainian, I would probably guess better.
Yes, probably. Accurate.
So, flashback from the very beginning was the cartel leaders.
We meet two
Hector.
characters.
Yeah,
We meet Don Eladio.
Yeah, right.
Who runs this bitch.
Yeah.
He runs everything.
He got no time but to swim around in his pool and collect money from... It was awesome.
Yeah.
Me gusta.
He just gets money and swims and says he's not
and
fat.
And collects t-shirts,
And collects t-shirts.
And can you imagine how many t-shirts he must have?
Of all the fronts?
Yeah.
That would be an amazing case if you just took, like, his closet in, like, as evidence. You'd be like, what do all these businesses have in common? He owns all of them.
They're all bodegas.
Yes. They're all corner stores. They're all on corners.
Yeah.
How is that possible? So, we meet Don Eladio, and then, as he's kind of tolerating Hector,
yeah,
and kind of making fun of everything that he's doing,
Hector's pissed.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Then
Hector's been pissed for a long time.
Suddenly, the emissary for the guy who was tracking Mike, that guy brings in at least 3 times the money that Hector brought in.
Exactly.
And where Hector's money was rubber banded together into little rolls like a gangster would do.
Damn, I wouldn't mind having any of those, honestly. I'd throw away all of my money for half of that money.
Yeah, you'd be way up. The point is, when this guy brings in his money, it's all shrink wrapped already in stacks, just like as perfect and pristine as you could ever possibly want.
Like they put it on a palletizer.
Yes. Yeah. Where do you think the shrink wrap came from?
Right.
I mean, he probably does just at his restaurant or at the
they have
fulfillment center. Who's gonna notice
what a
couple?
Great word for that.
Yeah, you lose a lot of plastic wrap, right? There's shrinkage in plastic wrap, so exactly.
Fulfillment center.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So then we learned that Hector has an ice cream store, which is where he's out in the open counting drug money.
Yeah. Well, we knew that, but
that's where it came from. This was his front.
Yeah.
was
Was
an ice cream store.
I think the guy that Hector had on his side was calling him an idiot and was holding all the stuff like the bobblehead and the money. I think that was the driver
Yeah,
of the driver that got shot
correct.
like an earlier
Yeah,
very he was up and coming then.
right.
So,
And now he's done.
yeah. Under the gun.
That happens a lot in this show.
Ugh.
Like, that's that gangster life.
I guess if you
Yeah.
deserve it, well, hey.
What can you do?
I don't think you did, but yeah.
Who knows, man? Who knows what he did?
Knows?
Who knows? He works
If-
for a cartel.
Yeah.
He's probably not the nicest guy in the world.
Not not saying cartels wouldn't exist if certain things weren't happening.
Hold for the train.
Uh,
I think the train has passed.
yeah.
So, they have two different styles entirely. Mr. Fring, which I think is his name as
Yeah.
far as we know, and Hector, Don Hector, have two very different styles.
It's funny that he's named Mr. Fring. Like, I mean, what I always try to order is like French fries and rings.
Right.
And
Runza style.
yeah.
Shout out to Runza.
And I think Burger King does the same thing.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure.
All right. Well, they're actually a national chain, so that
Yeah.
makes more sense.
Yeah. Not everybody knows about Runza.
Well, they should.
Yeah. Yeah, except
You
I
get their
have
barbecue sauce and their ranch sauce, you mix them together. Come on.
some- Yeah.
You dip a fry in there or a fring.
My son worked for Runza for a little while. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. None of this matters.
All right. Oh, I guarantee that's half of all of these podcasts.
None of this matters.
Unfortunately, that's
100% if you don't watch these shows.
it's half of what gets left in, but all of what gets cut out.
Yeah.
So,
God, and then they just started talking about their local restaurants. I'm like,
we were talking
What?
about a combination of French fries and
And
onion
rings,
rings,
yeah.
and it's the best.
Tried to make a joke.
Shut your whore mouth. All right. So,
Karen.
Karen or Carol, it works either way.
Yeah.
Take down your cat posters and your cat sweater. All right. Now, we have Hector's impression of what a front would be.
Yeah.
And then we have like Mr. Fring, who has a legitimate straight up chicken chain.
Yeah.
And like it's like a KFC.
It's a goddamn nice place.
Yeah, it's a Mexican KFC,
Yeah.
which means that you can get extra salsa.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been for free.
Mmm.
They never really implied that.
No.
But like when that dude came in like episode 2, they're like, "Do you want extra salsa?" He's like, "Yeah, give me that."
Yeah, give me that. That's exactly what he said.
They didn't say it's extra, like it costs extra. They're just like, "Hey, do you want some more of this?"
They didn't
threw it
even
in.
they didn't even mind that he didn't say please.
It's true. That's good
It
customer
was
service,
just, yeah, give me that.
right?
Like, what? Gimme got shot, motherfucker. So,
Did he though? So
next, what was the next scene?
next scene was a train.
Oh, it was the
Wouldn't
place getting,
stop honking.
the
DEA raids
Yeah.
Hector's.
ice cream stand.
Yes,
And then,
and Mike just watches.
yeah.
Then he calls up his daughter-in-law,
Yeah.
and she invites him for lasagna.
I think she called him. Yeah, she called him. Maybe.
No,
Oh,
he
okay.
calls her because she
Oh.
says, "I didn't recognize the number."
That's right.
Yeah,
My bad.
you have to go to the tape. All right. No, but like, and then she's like a little tired,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a little tired, which means that like he's watching all this go down in like the wee early
Yeah.
hours of the morning.
And then they fade into a scene with Mike's family.
Post dinner,
Yeah.
watching a war movie.
And they're eating what?
Ice
Ice
cream.
cream.
I mean, not Mike.
Huh?
Not Mike.
Yeah,
Maybe
well.
that's why he doesn't want it. He's just watching an ice cream truck get busted by the DEA. And he's like, "Kaylee, you don't understand how fucked up the world is."
So,
So yeah, Mike had a sweet family moment.
Yeah.
next to the dog that he bought as cover.
That's right. I forgot about that.
The dog is just a reason to visit the vet,
Yeah.
which you wouldn't go to a vet if you didn't have a dog.
No.
So, yeah, it's a pretty sweet cover, honestly.
Yeah. 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 It definitely is.
So then,
Especially a sickly dog.
yeah, a sickly dog would be fantastic. You're a monster.
Like,
So,
get a new dog.
yes, there you go. I have to get a new one. This one's worn out. So, yeah, the next thing that happens is Hector comes in with Nacho
Yeah.
and Ponytail Guy.
And they mess around with the Los Pollo restaurant.
Yeah, they take over Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah.
With no violence. Just like Hector just constantly doing shows of dominance.
Menacing, ominous look about them. Like, we're here, we're standing here.
Yeah.
And the one guy was gonna not let the people leave.
He's gonna not let the mother and child out.
Yeah.
And Nacho was like, look,
no.
Come on, we're gangsters, but like, we're not monsters. We work for a cartel, all right?
See,
we're not cartoonish.
I do appreciate Nacho for that. What was it, last episode? I was talking about how much of an asshole he was. I'm not sure.
Probably.
My opinions change, folks.
Fluctuate. Well, yeah, of course.
That's okay. That's how you know you're all right. You know, if you can roll with the tide.
Every episode, though, you get more information.
REO Speedwagon song.
Way to be relatable, Steve. So, basically, all the customers leave.
Yeah.
And meanwhile,
because Hector's waiting for the boss.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the boss is addressing the fire department.
Yeah.
And they love his chicken. And he's apparently donated a whole lot of money to them.
The writing of this script is just phenomenal.
It's insane.
However many people they got writing this.
They're just constantly revealing stuff.
Yeah.
Just peeling back layers.
Yeah.
Damn, everyone's into something? Like, the manager at the chicken restaurant is
oh my God. Yeah, no.
Running shit?
Yeah. And oh my God. All right. So after a minute, when is the scene where he comes in and addresses his employees after the next day after all is said and done?
Yeah, that happens the next day.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Because he comes in and he sends all of his employees home.
Yeah.
And he tells them that they'll be paid for their full shift.
What was the assistant manager's name?
Lyle.
Lyle had resting skeptic face.
Resting skeptic face. That is his disease. That's his cross to bear.
I couldn't figure out.
Lyle's not buying it, and Lyle was like,
yeah, good job, yeah, here,
Mr. Frank.
God damn it,
yes.
I'm like, oh, I did not call that one. I'm like, oh, I don't think Lyle's getting it. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm like,
the moment after you were like, Lyle is not buying it. Lyle is solid. He was like, hell yeah!
I love that.
That's all right. Lyle's awkward.
Yeah.
So they try to pay Mike for messing with Hector's route.
Right.
For busting his whole thing.
Mike's like, I don't want that. I don't want the cash.
Yeah, so he throws the cash back. And it was probably 60 grand.
I thought that he was getting paid for, like, they were forwarding him some cash, being like, hey, you want to work for us again? And that's how we left that scene, was me thinking, what, did they want him to work again?
Uh-huh. And he was like, oh, I'm good.
Yeah. And no, it turns out when Spring comes back, he's like, well, why wouldn't you accept the agreed upon payment? Mm-hmm. He's like, I
don't need payment. Got dead fish eyes, and I don't need payment.
Oh my God, he's fucking awesome.
I'm like a halibut. All right.
Hey, wait. Don't halibuts have one eye.
I don't know. I don't
Oh,
know.
no,
Fish.
both eyes are on one side.
Dynamite. I'm killing it.
I think that's a halibut. Maybe it's a
I hope it is.
different fish.
It's an ermine trout. All right. So.
Oh, fuck
that
you.
happened.
Fuck you.
That
Kent.
just happened.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's organic. All right.
Wow.
So.
We should just do this and then we could write jokes
Yes.
for stage.
Absolutely.
Be great.
Absolutely. We're comedians. We're hilarious. So. Then Kim figures out which handyman place is going to fix Chuck's door.
Yeah.
And sends him home. And Mike goes in their place.
Yeah.
And
so
does
fucking awesome.
Covert surveillance on
God.
Chuck with a
Yes.
drill
And
and a disposable camera. An electric drill. Oh. Yeah, there are some moments that are definitely played for comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fantastic. And it's all it's so tragic because it's like, oh man, like that's
We're laughing at somebody with
painful.
a mental disease.
Yeah. Yeah. We're so many layers deep now. It's like, yeah, but we have to prove that he's a danger to himself.
We've signed off on so many things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're just in it now. We're with Jimmy. We are in the sidecar.
Oh yeah.
And just letting it happen. We're gonna defraud my brother. All right. Sounds like a...
So it looks like from that scene on, and Mike's showing Jimmy the pictures
in the diner,
and I'm like, oh, tell me you're gonna put your brother in the rubber room, put him in the cracker house.
Yeah.
Jesus. I mean, what kind? It's funny what Jimmy's apology to his brother at the deposition, which is further on.
Yeah. But it's
what he says in his apology is like what you would hope.
Exactly.
Like
he
come on.
jimmied it again.
Yeah.
Like you can totally tell when he just goes slipping Jimmy. He's just like, all right, this is what you want?
Yeah.
I'll give you what you want. It's not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
But you'll be happy.
And it's almost like he played it uncomfortable. I still don't think he's happy. I think he's still upset with everything.
Yeah.
He's upset with his brother. Why
Absolutely.
not? Why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, well, we got this thing in our fucking back pocket, and that is photos of your crazy living space.
Oh, don't show your hand though.
Yeah.
Don't do that at the diversion meeting.
No. Do that when the judge, because I mean, don't lawyers always usually want to see evidence before a trial?
Well, there's no trial though because of diversion.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he waived his right to a trial. So he's like guilty. But the way it works is,
dude, that sucks though. Because the bar's going to see that and go,
he broke into another. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. He broke into his brother's house.
Mm-hmm.
He was wielding
a poker.
Yeah. He broke the tape. The fact that you damaged any property at all is like, that's not good. Don't do that. You're a lawyer. Like, you have magic powers. So you can't. You have to show restraint.
It's weird. It's a bar association.
Mm-hmm.
It's an association.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It's like
is that
like a neighborhood association?
Is it legally binding all that? I mean, it's
all
just an association.
It's all lawyers that
are
make
the
up
other
the
lawyers just going to sneer as you walk by? What's that mean?
They're going to be super catty. Oh, him? His suit reminds me of Perry Mason.
Oh my God.
So Jimmy has this dirt, but he doesn't use it during the apology, and then Gus pulls into Mike's parking lot.
Yeah.
And talks to him, and offers of a job, basically.
Yeah. And to which Mike replies, well, depending on the job.
Yeah.
Depends on the job, what you want me to do. I'll do whatever. I'll work for you, but it's going to depend on what job.
We already know Mike doesn't like killing people.
No.
Mike can kill people.
Yeah, yep.
But he'd rather not.
I love that. That's somebody, you know. Okay, it's just like you run into somebody in a bar and they don't want to fight.
Yeah.
That's a good idea to leave those motherfuckers alone.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with somebody who doesn't want to fight. If they're talking about, yeah, I'll fight you, I'll fight whoever, I don't give a shit. They're probably the one to pick on.
Right.
Just go beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, but if they're quietly enjoying their Jack Daniels,
right,
you leave them alone.
Yeah.
Yep. So, speaking of people who should have been left alone, Jimmy has to apologize to Chuck as part of the diversion thing because the prosecutor doesn't think he's contrite enough.
That prosecutor is horrible.
She was like an assistant principal.
Mm-hmm.
Apologize to Jeremy. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
Look him in the eye.
I didn't feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see tears.
It's like, yeah. Like a director at an audition. I couldn't feel that. Or a little more. Come on, let's see it.
Right. So Jimmy gives him exactly what he needs to move on with his life and no more. And
right. I like
because as soon as the apology's over, he goes, "Okay, are we done?
Good. Like, we're out of here.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Are we okay now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out. Goodbye.
And
and then Chuck wants to talk to him afterwards. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Why would I ever want to talk to you?
So then Kim talks to Chuck, and pretending that it's like sort of an informal conversation, gets him to divulge that Jimmy didn't in fact destroy evidence.
Right.
Because the original tape was quite safe.
Right.
He destroyed a copy.
Yeah.
Which definitely means that
he was coerced.
The argument that he destroyed evidence is totally unworkable.
Yeah.
Like, he destroyed a thing. He destroyed what he thought was evidence.
Well, see,
and that doesn't help in front of the bar.
Now, well, yeah, but there's other things.
Yeah. Well, no, this changes a lot.
Does it though? I don't.
That it was a copy.
Yeah.
So it's not the tape. So
but,
it shows.
But it was still evidence, and the door, and the B&E.
Yeah. No, the door is irreconcilable.
Unfixable.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, the door is $321.
Yeah. Oh, $323.19.
98 cents.
98 cents.
It's $2.98.
Yeah. Fuck.
I'm sure that's the price of the whole package.
Stickler little cunt. That's just a cunt move.
Mm-hmm.
That means you've got a piece of coal shoved up your ass and you're waiting for diamonds.
Well, there's Chuck.
Chuck is that guy. God.
Right.
Mentally
and
unstable.
98 cents. Yeah. $2 more and 98 cents. He absolutely is the sort of guy who would do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kim is able to ascertain that there's one copy for sure.
Yeah.
Of this tape.
Well,
which means that copies have been made.
Yeah. Wants to put a hush order on that.
And then that's where the episode ends.
Yeah. Oh well, no. She says bingo.
Bingo, exactly.
Which.
Yeah, Jimmy has called bingo before.
Jimmy has called bingo, so there was
layers upon layers.
A lot of parallels in this show. Parallels that I haven't seen yet.
Right.
Like that I don't know about because I missed them the first time. But like I'm sure. I'm sure next time I see it.
Yeah.
If I watch this show again, I'll probably see 1,000 parallels and just like
Any other thoughts?
Oh gosh! All right, so this is
Don Eladio's a dick.
Yeah, yeah.
He made Sabrosito say awful things about Hector.
Fucker. But you wouldn't want to tell him he's a fucker.
No, you're being kind of a dick, Don Eladio.
Shot in the face.
Yeah, super shot.
Hey,
you'd have your family killed in front of you.
Yeah, most likely.
And then he'd just go swimming.
He'd go swimming while you were being killed
Yes. They'd be like, kill them!
by the side of the pool.
Yes.
Or like, no, this side of the pool is for me to swim, and
Yes.
this side of the pool is for drowning.
Yes. Exactly. He swims halfway, and then he flips around, and he kicks you in the face to push off to swim the other half of the
little
pool.
Salt on the end.
Yes!
Ugh.
That's the mark. Alright. So, yeah, Don Eladio's a dick. Like, really, really mean. Like, I thought Hector was mean. Don Eladio's meaner.
Don Eladio's got a lot of... Eladio. He's got a lot of those mean kind of play your ass kind of things where it just, like, looks into your soul for a second to see how scared you are of him.
It would never occur to
likes
you
that.
to take all of our drugs and just split, would it? Nah, of course not. I know that. Yeah.
Sir, what
Well,
do
be
you
careful
mean?
with Hector. Yeah, he's the sort of guy who he doesn't give second chances. Yeah.
And we know his fate, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yes, exactly.
Shot
Hector
in the face.
killed him. Yeah. That was, by the way, the guy who made the whole thing work. Like, that driver. It was all contingent on that one guy driving.
Yep.
That's how
cool.
It's how, like, incredibly delicate the whole operation is.
Yeah.
And then he just killed him. He's like, well, it can never be known that I did this.
So, here's something, a thought that I had when Mike wouldn't accept the money. And I was like, well, maybe, just for a moment, I thought maybe Mike is still working as a police officer. But no, or DEA or whatever.
Right, La Dia.
Maybe high level, kind of undercover. But I don't know. That one's really tough. But I don't know what made me think him not accepting the money, because why wouldn't the DEA accept money? You know? So, yeah.
But
there is a thing that makes Mike trustworthy. And it's that he has his limits, and he'll let you know. You know, these are my limits.
But also, when Mike was on the force in Philly, not taking the money would get you killed.
Yeah, true.
He advised his own son to take the money. So there's this moment, I think, maybe for him, where he's like, I don't need to get into bed with these guys. So we had a deal. The deal's done. Awesome. We go our separate ways.
Right.
No need to complicate it.
You know he doesn't want anything to do with them.
If a dude suddenly gives you 60 grand, you think he's not going to ask you to do something for him?
Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, but he's got all that money too.
True.
From the robbery.
Yeah.
That got an innocent person killed.
Exactly. He's got his drug money.
That's got to be weighing on his head a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Turning him bald. So. Yeah.
As bald as me?
No. Nothing is as bald as So, yeah, any other thoughts about this episode?
Not a whole lot, except for I just really hope, as always, I'm hoping that Jimmy gets out of it.
I thought you were saying, like, as always, I'm hoping Jimmy gets away with it.
Well, come on, man. You're on his side as much as I am.
You have to be. It's required.
If you're compelled to keep watching this, you're probably on Jimmy's side.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. Well, and even if you're not on Jimmy's side, you're on Jimmy's side. Because it's his show.
Yeah. True.
You're on Jimmy's side and you're on Mike's side. And that's really all there is to it.
I'm still waiting for Saul Goodman to rear his
actual name.
Yeah.
Not just the idea, but
yeah. I mean, is this just God, when am I gonna find out that's his name? Damn it.
Good ass question.
Or when is this name going to rear its head? You know, alias.
Right. What do you think is going to happen in the next episode? Bearing in mind that the next episode, Season 3, Episode 5 of Better Call Saul, is chicanery.
This whole goddamn season has been chicanery. Oh my god. Wow, no, nothing on that. Absolutely nothing. No
No?
thoughts because no, that's just
No thoughts. You're
the whole
thoughtless.
thing has been fuckery, chicanery, and just buffoonery. It's been a wild ride, honestly.
Yeah, it has.
And I've been looking forward to this, like honestly.
Marvelous.
Um,
Hope you guys have too.
yeah,
Because if we're the only ones doing this, then like so be it. Because like it's just been a really fun show.
right.
But it'd be cool. It'd be cool if some
We need
people were
more
listening.
supporters.
Yeah.
More supporters. Followers.
Buy a Von Deutsch hat.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's lots of ways you can support us. And also just tell people about Better Call Saul Before Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That is the name of the podcast, and we hope you are enjoying it. So, chicanery.
All right. So, Mike taking a job, that's going to wait at least an episode. He's not going to take another job for at least an episode. Okay?
I want to see him like whack someone
No.
in like before the credits, just because you're so sure. You're like, I think Mike is good.
and then Mike takes him.
Like the first time you saw Mike, you're like, that guy's not gonna amount to anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like
And then he's like double crossing cops and like traveling halfway across the country
hiding
and
a
like
gun in the backseat of squad cars.
yeah, taking out Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, that is one of my all-time favorite scenes.
That scene's fantastic.
Just, because we've all met that guy.
Got 3 guns that I'll tell you
Yes.
about.
Yeah. Like when I walk into a range, I don't talk.
Yeah.
I say hi.
Right.
And I'm cordial and nice to people. But
Yeah, I imagine my gun put a pretty big hole through a person.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
But I
don't care.
let my shooting speak for itself.
Exactly.
People see my target, they see and they go, "Oh." they go, "Oh, all right, okay."
Not gonna owe
He's-
him any money ever.
Yeah, he's not a beginner. That's what they think.
Exactly.
Oh, this guy kind of knows what he's doing a little bit.
It'd be funny if you just like took the gun and just like field stripped it for just no reason.
Yeah, well, that happens all the time at a range, though.
Well, yeah, if you do that, like guaranteed, everyone's gonna be like, "Well, that guy knows what he's doing.
I went
He
to
knows where the spring goes."
I went to a range in Missouri, and this is one of 2 times that I went to this range. It's a few miles north of. We were just talking about this
the
earlier.
Ozarks.
Yeah, just a few miles north. I mean, I believe it's still in the Ozarks, but it's I think it's called Bisk or Bisk. I don't know. Bisk.
Tomato bice.
Yeah, tomato
Delicious.
Bisk. And so they got this big sand berm. They got one at 25, one at 50, and one at 100 yards. And this guy comes up, and I was sharing a table with him.
They've got what?
Berms.
What is a berm?
A berm, like a pile of sand,
Okay.
like construction
Oh, good.
berm.
I really didn't know what a berm was.
No, that's okay. I didn't until I think I was in my 20s before
I-
I knew what a berm was.
Learned something today.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
all do. This guy comes up and he's like, "Hey, will you tell me how to sight in my gun, my Kimber?" He bought a Kimber for his first gun, which is an expensive gun, and it was in 45. And I go, well, if I'm gonna sight this in for you, I'll which it didn't have adjustable sights at all. It was just fair sights. I'm like, all right, but they were nice. They were like Trigicon or whatever. And I picked it up. I shoot my target, and I'm doing well with it. I'm like, no, it doesn't need sighted in. He goes, really? I go, well, maybe you just need to learn how to shoot your own gun.
Probably.
Oh my God. That's
So you think Mike will go to the range
yeah.
in the next episode
And meet up with somebody
and
from
meet up with
Missouri.
Chuck
Okay.
and just put one in the back of his head?
No.
Because Mike's
no.
old, right? So he
Yeah.
probably doesn't have a lot of time left. So
Yeah.
like,
Like what
he,
the hell?
He'd go down for the rest of his life. Or,
I don't
Because he's
somehow.
met Chuck, so he's down to kill Chuck, I bet now.
I like that he was trying to fish. Jimmy was trying to fish some opinion, like
Of Chuck.
of Chuck,
Yeah.
and it's like, and I love Mike because he's like, yeah, I won't.
This is needless bullshit.
This look on his face, like, what are you trying to get at?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You pay me for a job and I do it.
He's got a face like a bridge troll. He doesn't care what it is.
Yeah. The best poker face ever. My God.
Yeah. For those of you at home, I'm
we're
doing
both
a Mike face.
We're both kind of. They have buggy eyes though, not squinty.
They're kind of squinty.
Well, mine have
But it's
always
like-
been squinty.
It's like I've seen some shit, and
Yeah.
like I'm tired of looking. Like that's what his eyes say.
I like that. So yeah, all right, wrapping it up.
You imagine chicanery will transpire.
Yes, I am fairly certain. Or maybe they'll get their. We haven't had a good car race or a car chase
Okay.
in this show, so maybe that will transpire, and we will have chicanery, literal chicanery, which would be fun. I think chicanes going through chicane.
Neat. So we hope you are enjoying the show, and we will check back with you after we catch Chicanery.
Yes.
Season 3, Episode 5 of Better Call Saul.
Before Breaking Bad.
See what he did there? That's branding.
See you guys.
Take it easy.